Hello guys and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today's video we actually got some kind of updates and of course a new banner here. Let's talk about what we actually have today. So yeah, there it is. So pretty much we got one here, we have another one here. Let me see what else. We have an update to the portal battles and we also have a volume 2 campaign here. So let's talk about this one, the volume 2 campaign. So again, you just let me see if this is the one to update June 4th. Yeah. So another again, pretty much it says here that you can log in during the period and you can get 1.5k blue crystals. You need to also clear missions to get a total of 150 draw tickets, which in this case is for this specific character. You also well, it says here during the period, the amount of reward obtained in so many quests will be increased by 50%, which is cool because I haven't done anything about that. And this one, the login. So in the login, you get various role memories and Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core 5-star weapon guaranteed draw tickets, which is very cool. This one I actually got it, so when I log in I actually got one golden ticket for one character, so that's cool. So just log in and you're pretty much good. So for the event we also have another item, in this instance for Angeal itself. I'm actually surprised that they actually gave for the Angeal event an Angeal weapon, which is exactly the same. We're going to talk about that later on. We got a battle ranking, so pretty much simple and easy. You just need to defeat the enemies. You get blue crystals along the way, and it says here that ice element is effective during this enemy and also for this conquest 2. And when enemies, it's also effective against Titan. So we're gonna check about that later on. We also have a new event, power title, which is the Singularity. Pretty much here it's the same. You clear the floors, you get blue crystals along the way. Hopefully you get blue crystals because that's what happened the last time. And you're also able to get new weapons because we were limited to the weapons about the clash that we have here. We're gonna talk about the banner later on. What's this one? So it says here Final Fantasy VI crossover draw coming up soon. So as I remember, guys, we saw in the roadmap that June we're gonna have a reawakening draw tickets for Final Fantasy VI, which in this case it was for Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, and Aerith. Angeal was a free skin during that time. I don't know what they're gonna do about the free skin if anybody had it. And also that ultimate weapon that can be equipped by Aerith will be featured, the Princess Guard, which people were kind of like curious if the ultimate weapons will return. And this is the first one that we're gonna have in return. I haven't seen any other. We got the Genji Blade, we got Yuffie's, we got in this case the Princess Guard, and pretty much the Princess Guard is the one that is gonna be returning. And the Kate Sid one, which I remember that the Kate Sid and the Sephiroth were the first ones. So keep in mind that it's gonna be from June 11th to July 2nd. I don't know if it's gonna be one by one or all in one banner, but we'll have to check that out once that we get to that date. And we got another draws, which I think it's gonna be with red crystals. Does it say it's for red crystals? Yeah, red crystals only, so this is for whalers, so whatever. So let's go with the events. So the events that we have here is, okay, so we got the two of them. And we got the Vortex. Okay, let's start with the Stalwart Divinities. So as you can see, just defeat the enemies, very easy to do. As you can see, this one, you need to defeat it with ice. Well, both of them, it says ice and water. So I'm pretty much sure that I want to use the water one in this one. So this is the team that I have for water teams. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you get this kind of things. In the first one, don't even take in consideration about the first one. The first one's always like whatever, no worries. This is just like the first one that you do. But this is my water team. Yeah, I think that this is the best water team that I have right now. So this is an outdated one, but of course it still works, it's still functional. But I actually have my Cloud as the water character, which is the Maritime Sword. As you can see, it's kind of outdated. This was the first weapons that appeared, well, the summer events, if I remember it correctly. Since I already had Aerith with the buffer, with the water buffer here, I pretty much used her as the water buffer, so pretty much good and easy there. And if you want to use this one, this skin, because it has reprieve, that's the reason why I have it. You can also use the bunny buzz here, which is the one that you can use for the water. But as far as I know, we have more water teams. I don't know what kind of water teams that we have updated, but pretty much I'm pretty sure that you already have more water teams. I think that Zac was the newest one on the water one. I don't remember correctly, but that's my water team. Then I got the Absolute Zero, which I actually use. So I got Aerith as my sup. We got Tifa as my physical ice damager, and then I got Zac as my ice debuffer. So for Zac, it was simple and easy. Pretty much in this one, I have the Pressure Ridge, which it says here ice resistance is decreased. Maybe I may want to use this build instead of the water one, because just because of the fact that I'm debuffing the character, and even though this one has much power than the other one, it could be that I can actually use Zac much better from the team, so I can debuff the ice resistance. Because for what I know, the Demon Masamune does provide like ice resistance. That's what I know, but pretty much debuffing the enemy is much better. Now this one is for Wind. Unfortunately, my Wind team is kind of outdated. I actually changed, instead of Yuffie, I actually changed for Cloud. Cloud, because of the fact that we already have an updated Wind damager. Once that I have the Yuffie's, because there's a Yuffie's Wind damager which is updated, maybe I'm going to use Yuffie instead of Sephiroth here. But because of this one, besides that it provides 940, which is very good, you also says when the debuff is granted to the target, it does 1.2 of damage, which is kind of much cooler. And yes, just because of the fact that this weapon is kind of like updated, I actually wanted to try it out. Of course, I don't have the skin for Cloud, but just using the boost allies, this one is very good. I know that this is kind of like outdated because it says physical ability damage and physical attack damage. It's much better for him. I wish I can actually use something different, like the Battlefield Guard maybe, or well, this one for the HP, but this one has physical. This one is magical, so I don't know what to put in there, but hey, at least it's there. Then I have my outdated Sephiroth weapon, which in this case it just provides physical wind damage, but because of the fact that I'm actually getting the brand 824, my brands for this one, it was kind of like cool. But even so, Sephiroth is still a very good unit. And of course I have the skin, which provides me Wind Mastery, which provides wind ability damage for 20%. For what I know, I think it's kind of outdated, I know. But hey, that's my team, and I don't want to waste blue crystals for something that I could be outdated. It's still outdated, but it still works. But just to give you the heads up. This one for the Angeal Penance, for what I know, is that if we have an updated event, I'm pretty sure that we got different medals, which that's the case. I'm almost one weapon behind, so I can actually complete it to overboost. But the same effect goes for Tifa for Angeal. It's pretty much the same one. So this one says Penance Blade, so deals 240 magical fire damage for all enemies, boosts HP, fire potency, attack, and magic attack boost. It's a free-to-play weapon, so nothing crazy there. We're also getting the Penance Shield, which we're getting more rewards. We're getting a rune. Golden materia, we got mithril ignites, which is very good, mithril ores, and we got the Angeal specific weapon parts for 100, which is very cool, and pretty much the normal stuff. So if you actually go to this one and you go to co-op, you'll see that you have a new one here, and you get blue crystals along the way, so don't forget to do that. You're getting 100, of course. For solo, you're also doing the same situation. You got this one, Angeal Penance, completed, you get blue crystals along the way. I'm not sure if there's going to be a Angeal Penance X4 or something like that. Usually they do that, but once that you finish this one, I believe that you're getting the Angeal Penance Day 2, like this 2 day. I'm pretty sure that you're going to get that, so just for the heads up. Lastly, for nothing so crazy, we're going to the second clash. So what I know is that you clear floors, you get blue crystals. For what I know, I think that you're getting 20 or, oh, you're getting 100? Oh, that's cool. And then you got the Brutal. To be honest, I couldn't complete the Brutal. The Brutal obviously is for whalers or for people who are absolutely armed to this. So if you want to do the Brutal, well, just be my guest. You may be killed. So this one we were limited. The previous banner we got limited here, so I want to see what we got here. So we got the Edge Wings, which is for ice magic damage, which is normal, whatever. We got the Anobi. I think that Aonibi, It's a free-to-play weapon, so you don't need it. Centipede, it's a very, very good healing weapon for Matt. Pretty much you may want to use this in case if you don't have Matt. Nautilus Spiral, it's a new weapon that came back on the, what was it? It was the December one, for what I remember. You're also getting an ice resistance decrease. I really want to change my my Aerith for Matt if we're going to use the ice debuffer here. Also, when the HP is 50% or more, lightning resist is decreased as well. This is actually kind of a single one, but hey, you're actually getting two. So this one is for lightning resistance and also ice resist. But here is the thing that why I want to use it. So you're getting boost heal and buff debuff extension, which is very, very good for the weapon. Physical, heal, and all cure spells. If you want to go for this weapon, go for it, but remember, you're just able to pull it once, so be careful there. Holiday Veil is the other wind damager that I was talking about previously when I was talking about the updated cloud magical wind damage here. So pretty much this one is also very good. It also provides wind resistance is decreased, which is very good, and magic defense is decreased. So I may want to pull for this one. I'm actually trying to increase it the best I can. Little Red with this one is also very good. This is for the ice damager. You're also dealing when debuff is granted to target, you're getting 1.2 damage. And I do have this weapon. I may want to like update my ice damage a little bit. Then we got the Citric one, which is, it says ice damage is decreased, but for an ally, which is an ice buffer. So pretty much that's for good. Also, magic heal is cast for the ally, and with the HP at 50% or more, magic attack is increased. Pretty much is very good. And yeah, so I may want to actually update a bit more my ice damage dealer. I don't know about this one. I say it deals 200 physical damage. Also, wind resistance is a decrease, which is kind of cool. Also, this one provides water resistance is decreased. I may not want to pull for this one. And lastly, we got the Escutcheon Cannon. Magic defense is decreased for all allies, and when the magic HP is 70% or more, magic attack is increased. Pretty much it's a buffer weapon. And lastly, we got the weapon guarantee draw. Of course, you're getting well, I don't know if this is relevant in this case or not, but you're getting ultimate medal since we haven't got any kind of ultimate weapons right now. I'm actually saving it for future ones. I think that's all for all of the that's all for all of the situations that I talk about. Now let's talk about the, well, this is the whatever. This is just a whatever thing. So let's go with Matt's banner. So we don't have anything else. As you can see, the summer, well, the Academy one has been removed right now. We still have the Sephiroth Raiden one that I told you about, and we got the Glenn banner, which is going to be over until the next week. This one, it's a limit breaker weapon for Matt. Shoot. Kind of weird. And then we got the other ones that is going to be over until the next 2 weeks. Now, let's check about this one. So the Deraplatis is the limit breaker weapon. Oh, okay. I forgot ultimate and limit breaker. Shoot. Maybe you want to. Maybe I'm gonna cut part of that video. Maybe. Okay. So Deraplatis. Let's talk about what we have here. Oh, by the way, the skin. I'm gonna be honest, it looks like a ninja. I'm not gonna actually lie though. I don't know. It seems like a Call of Duty skin in my perspective. It's cool. Don't get to me. I don't hate it. It's cool, but it doesn't draw my attention, to be honest. Let's talk about the weapons. Maybe the weapons can convince me. So they're Platis. So magic heal cast, which is good for all allies. Also physical attack is increased, which is good. And when HP is 70% or more, magic defense is increased, which is very good. You're also getting a boost physical attack for allies, which is very good. The buff and debuff extension as well. Physical, heal, and all Esuna, which is, the all Esuna is a very good addition to that. Like, in case if you want to pull, in case if you want to, like, something like poison or silence or something like that, you just apply Asuna and you're good to go, which is very good. So the weapon is kind of cool. It's like a centipede, but hey, at least you're getting physical and magic defense, so which is cool. Now the skin itself, what should you price? Reprieve, when in this case, if Matt is defeated or something, you get revived for a certain amount of HP, which in this case 25% of the max HP, and grants invincibility, which you won't get knocked out or killed if something happens to Matt in those kind of seconds. So, which is very good, which in this case it does have here that the duration is for 10 seconds, so you're good to go. And Dark Knight Mask, which provides physical and magic defense for 20% and healing potency for a 10%. Now, the skin functions is very good, and since Matt is a support, you don't want your support to die. So you got the revive, and you also have the magical and physical defense, which is cool. And lastly, you have the healing potency, which again is very cool. Guys, remember, we haven't got any kind of like mat skins for a long time. I don't remember the last time that we got a mat skin. Maybe no, it's been a long time that we don't have any kind of mat skin. So as long as I want to pull for Matt skin, I already have a skin for him, and it's very good. I don't want to update it, so maybe when this skin returns back, maybe I want to. But remember, limit break skins and weapons, we don't even know when it's gonna return. Like, it's kind of hard. For the limit breaker ones, it's kind of hard. And even people did comment that limit breaker skins are kind of like restrictive. They're very restrictive. And yeah, we can call it exclusive, because those skins, besides of the collab skins are very hard to get. So if you're thinking one or two, maybe you want to pull for Matt. If you don't, that's fine. Maybe you want to save it for something cool in the future. Maybe you want to save for your skin of Final Fantasy VI, which that's going to be the next skins that we're going to have. It's Tifa, Cloud, Sephiroth, and I'm missing one. Aerith. Yeah, I remember that I pulled the Aerith one. So, or maybe you want to save your skins for that. Your blue crystals for that skins, or maybe you want to pull for the map one. But to be honest, I haven't seen any mats. In all of the the online situations and all, I haven't seen any mat anywhere. It's very rare that you can see a mat characters here. So, and even so, he's not a bad character. He's well, let's be honest. The first soldier characters, Glenn, Lucia, and Matt, are not getting the protagonist. Maybe in the first act, but let's see what we can see later on that. Maybe they just need to be a bit more popular. Maybe that could be the case. Am I missing something here? Yeah. So we got the 1.5k, as you can see. We got the other two. As you can see, the golden ones. And let's go to the campaigns. Like when you go to the missions, and you go to campaigns. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. You just need to complete every single character once. Just use the character once and you're getting all the missions here, which is not crazy. Lastly, for not so much, we got the new season pass. This was introduced on Sunday. The new wallpaper that we have, it's Matt, Glenn, Lucia, and Sephiroth in one of their missions. To be honest, it's not a very cool wallpaper. Like, even so, the season pass is kind of expensive, more expensive than the Genshin Impact ones, if you want to have my honest opinion. But hey, that's pretty much what we have. So I think that's all. I'm just gonna make a quick recap about what we just did here. So we got the 11 million campaign celebration. Just log in, you get 1.5k of blue crystals immediately. Log in, so you'll be able to get a bunch of draws, which is very cool. Nothing so crazy, just log in and you're able to get a lot of rewards. Then you got the Angeal Penance updated, so pretty much we got more rewards. You got the new weapon free to play for Angeal, which is fire. Very simple and easy, nothing to say about that. The battle ranking, just complete everything that you need to do. Complete the battles, you're getting a lot of blue crystals along there just by completing it, and just by adding one more thing that I just need to add on the battle ranking. You know those windows that we have, like we got like 150% more for the character, or less damage for the character, magic defense, all that kind of debuffs and buffs for the enemy. That will increase your points, and when you increase your points, you get more score. So when you get more score, you get more rewards, and when you get more rewards, you get blue crystals. So you don't have to do the debuffs like right now. Just do it one by one, And when you feel that, hey, I'm able to defeat it with this amount of HP or this amount of debuffs, then you can be secure that you can do it for the next time. This is going to be over until the next week. So once you finish all of the rewards for both of them, then you're good to go. You don't have to do the battle ranking. Doesn't matter like if you're first, second, third, or whatever place that you want to be. You're just getting bad rewards. You're getting like 10 silver draw tickets and a couple of other things for your materia, which is worthless, to be honest. Then later on, we got the event power title. For what I know, and I think this happens on every single tower, you just get certain floors. For what I know, I think that you do the first 10 floors, and once those 10 floors is over, you need to wait till the next day so they can release the next 2, and the next 2, the next 2, and the next 2 until you get to the 30 floors. And once you finish the 30 floors, now you need to go to the brutal one, which is the most hardest one to defeat. Take your time, no worries. You'll have this until when it's gonna be over. I think until then, until the end of June, which you have a lot of time to do. You don't have to pressure it, so you're good to go. And remember, until the next week, we'll have the Final Fantasy VI crossover reawakening draw. So if you want to save for those, and remember, this is a collab. The collab ones will not appear neither in wishlist or in the draw ticket banner. So if you want to save for your blue crystals to pull for those skins or weapons that you're looking for, go ahead. To be honest, I haven't used the Aerith one in a long time, and to give you a heads up, it just debuffs either lightning, ice, and fire. It's a debuffer for any of those 3 if you have the weapon. And the skin, I think it provides you like physical guard, and I don't remember what was the other one. I'll have to check that later on. This is for whalers, and the banner, which is Matt's banner. Remember that the Matt's banner, it's a healing one. It provides physical attack and magic defense for all of your allies. I got that right? It was magic defense or physical defense? Yeah, magic defense. Okay. And the skin provides you reprieve and Dark Knight Mask, which provides physical and magic defense for 20 and heal potency for a 10%. Again, if you don't want to pull it, that's fine. Remember that when you're pulling, you're also trying to get the ultimate weapon for Matt, which, again, this is one of the most broken the ultimate weapons for healing. I actually got it. I think it's much better than the Princess Guard that Eric have. So if you're looking for that, just remember, go to the exchange. I think at the Mako exchange. Then I go to Glenn, and this is the Matt. This is the one. So the Gladius, again, provides magic heal for all allies. Haste is applied. Amplifies healing abilities for the next 2 abilities, which, for the next ability, and you have 2 initial ones. An ATP boost for all allies. This is one of the most broken limit breakers and supports that I ever seen. Now, I'll have to see if I want to pull for the Matt one. Otherwise, I'll just forget it. I don't have to pull for that. So go, guys. That's all. Good luck if you're actually pulling for Matt. Again, it's very rare that we can get some Matt skins right now, and it's also very rare that this skin will actually arrive later on. So if you're actually pulling, go ahead. If you want to save for the collab, go ahead. Or if you're looking for the other collabs, which is going to be the summer one, which introduces Angeal and Zack, then you may want to save that. Or into August, which is the last part of the roadmap, we're getting the Dragon Quest collab. So if you're still looking to save for your blue crystals, go ahead and do that. So to be honest, I think I'm not going to be pulling for the Final Fantasy VI ones. I was not interested. I haven't even played Final Fantasy VI, so I'm not interested in that one. But for you guys, you may want to save. Well, guys, that's all. May your hearts be a guarantee. I'll see you guys into the next video. I think that tomorrow I'll be doing a Zenless Zone Zero polls for Yu Swan. I think that's her name, the new Void Hunter, which the update is going to be happening until tomorrow, so we'll have to wait for that. I already told you about Genshin Impact. I'm not going to be pulling anything about that. Honkai, I have to wait until the Fate collab so I can do my pulls, and Withering Waves until the next, I think it's Monday or Tuesday? I think it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember the date. That will have the Cartethia banner. So next week we'll be doing another video about that. And I pray to God right now, I hope I can get Cartithia without losing the 50-50. Otherwise, oh shoot. Good thing here is that we're gonna have a new map on Within Waves. So if I don't get it, that's fine. I can actually complete all of the explorations that I can, and I'll be able to get it. I already did it with all the maps. I can do it with this one, and I pray to get Fate. Well, that's all. I don't want to make the video much longer. So see you guys later, and again, good luck with your map pulls. Peace, guys.